Hey guys, what is going on? Lego Man 123 and welcome back to another review where today I'll be reviewing the Lego Harry Potter set 75966 and this is the Hogwarts Room of Requirement. So without further ado, let's get into it. The first minifig is Harry Potter and I really like that new torso for him. I believe so far it is exclusive, but we may get it someday in the future. I really love the amount of detailing on the front of the torso with like his tie and also like that sort of golden shine on his tie and then also like the Gryffindor pattern on like his grey uniform. I also really like the collar inclusion and then like some creases on his white shirt, and then at the back it also does have some creases and then also like that sort of pattern on the back with like that Gryffindor colouring. The legs are just a generic black colour. I kind of just maybe like some pocket printing or something. And then his hairpiece, I believe, is the exact same as his parents from the Half-Blood Prince, which was from the Harry Potter CMF Series 2, but I might be wrong. But I think it works really nicely for an Order of the Phoenix version of Harry. And then his first facial expression is him, like, quite sort of happy, and then the next one is him pretty disappointed. The next minifig is Hermione Granger, and I really like the uniform what she is wearing. It's very simple, but I think it works really nicely. I love the amount of detailing on it with like the creases, and then very similar to Harry's with like the Gryffindor pattern, but we can just see it a little more better. And it also does have that gold shine, and you can see her collar and like her tie on her white shirt. And then at the back, it does have a bit more printing, and taking off the hairpiece, you can actually see that bit more of a printing. And then her facial expression is definitely really interesting. She does seem like a little sort of confident or happy, and then the next one she does look pretty angry. And then I think the hairpiece for her works really nicely for her Order of the Phoenix version. She definitely does look a little more older, and I really love the texturing of with like this sort of ponytail style at the back. And then the legs are just the same as Harry, nothing too special about that. But Hermione also does come with something else, and that is her Patronus, and it is, I believe, an otter. No, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is an otter, and this is just really awesome because the first time we saw a Patronus was in the second wave of Harry Potter sets, and that was Harry's, and that was his Patronus of a stag. Now, this is just really cute because I did compare it to the stag, and it's pretty small, but I really love the design for it. Just all the little detail, like the tail, the feet, and like the ears, and then also like the nose. I just really love the look of it. Then the final minifig in this set is Luna Lovegood, and I really love this variant of her because this is actually my first variant of Luna Lovegood, and I think it looks really awesome. I love the detailing for like the necklace she does wear. I think that's a really nice inclusion. And then she is in Ravenclaw, so I really like getting a bit of a different torso with like the different colors, and also it does have that sort of silver shine instead of a gold. And then the hairpiece she does have looks really awesome, but I'm not too sure about this gap here. I think it does look a little strange with like a gap, so that is definitely very strange. And she does have the same black legs. I also really like how she does have white sleeves, unlike the dark grey sleeves what Harry and Hermione have. The hairpiece definitely does look really interesting. I love it in this sort of light yellow or like a blonde color. I also really like the detailing at the bottom. Her first face expression, she does look a little sort of confident or like just unsure, and then the next one, I really love this one. She just looks really shocked and like surprised. And there is some back torso printing with like some crease and also like the sort of pattern for her hair at the bottom. And with Luna, she also does have a Patronus piece. And Luna's Patronus is a rabbit or a hare, and I really love the look of this one. It's a very similar size to the otter, but it's just a little more bigger. I just love the amount of detailing they have included with like the rabbit or hare's tail, and then like the ears, the nose, and then a bit of eye detailing. The feet are definitely really cool. I also really love the shaping for it, and it's really interesting to actually see a stud on it, so that is definitely really cool. But I just really love the Patronus pieces with like the translucent blue colouring and that sort of glitter detailing. There is also another sort of minifig, but I really wouldn't class him as one, and this is like the practice dummy. I think it looks really cool. I do love the torso print. Very simple, but it just adds so much detailing to it. Like to show that it's like wooden in a way. And the facial expression, there is only one. It's just really simple, and it is pretty creepy. So I do like that. And then the hood piece in brown is definitely really great to get. But it's a very simple idea where you just place him like that and you can just like knock him very easily. And there is a play feature which we'll get to soon. But I really love just how simple that is, because like the wheels act as that sort of part where you can very easily knock him down. And then like this sort of almost like ball joint attachment counts as like the sort of part where he's not going to actually fall. So like once you knock him, I think that is really awesome. And it's just a very simple but really effective play feature. And there are these two new pieces, I believe, for Harry Potter, but we may have seen them in other like Marvel sets and all that. They're actually like these sort of flick pieces where you can actually shoot them at the practice dummy, and you do get two of them. And I think it just looks really awesome. I believe they're supposed to represent like the Patronus coming out of the wand and attacking the practice dummy, and I really like how simple that idea is, but I don't think it works as well because you actually put it in the minifig's hand and then you flick it. Let's see if we can get it. Oh, damn. But it does take quite a while to like sort of clip it, and you just got to get it just right, and once you do, I think it looks really cool. So you just press down on it and then you flick it, and that one was pretty bad, so we'll take one more shot and then we'll move on with the build. Get it into his hand like that, and then line it up, and oh, we missed. Oh, that was terrible. So what the Patronus piece is supposed to do, because I did fail at it, so it was pretty hard to show, but once you sort of line it up, it does shoot at the practice dummy, and then it does fall over from like the pressure. So very similar to that, like you just do that and then he'll fall over. I really love just how simple that play feature is, and it really does show like the Patronus attacking the practice dummy. But I think it's a little strange because like you have their wand in one hand and then the Patronus piece in another, so I don't think it works as well, but I really do like just how simple that play feature is. So now we'll take a look at the builds for this set. So in this set you do get two builds. The first one is the Room of Requirement, which is the main build for this set, and then you do get a little side build which is like this dashboard with two photos and just some reports on the Daily Prophet. I'll start with the side build first and then we'll go on to the main build. So I really love the amount of detailing on the sticker with like the two photos, so the original Order of the Phoenix and the photo of Cedric Diggory, and then just some reports from the Daily Prophet. A lot of really nice detailing on that sticker. I also like the sort of grey colouring in the background on the sticker. I think it works really nicely with this black panel. And then just the build for like the legs and then like the bottom of it. Very simple, but I think it works really nicely because it does stand up by itself really nicely. But if you accidentally knock it, it can very easily like fall over like that. But like if you were to lightly tap it, it wouldn't actually fall. So I think that's really nice. But moving on to the main build for this set, this is the Room of Requirement, and I really love the amount of detailing on this set. So first we'll start on this side. I really love these stickers for Umbridge's rules. They are pretty hard to read on camera, but they are definitely really interesting to read. Just seeing like this small writing on a 2x2 sticker is just really awesome, and the detailing on it is definitely really accurate. And then I really love like these pillar designs. I think it's a really nice inclusion, and it definitely does add a lot to it. And then these translucent dark blue sort of bricks are definitely really great to see. I think it adds a lot of detailing to it. And then this really awesome door, which I've actually never got before because it was in some of those sort of classic Harry Potter sets and then some Lord of the Rings, I believe. So it's really awesome to see like this door come back, and there is a keyhole here, so a Lego key may fit, but once we open it we can't actually get in because of this wall's in the way. But once we move it, I really love just how simple that play feature is. We can then enter the Room of Requirement and then close it back up so no one else can come in. I really love how simple that play feature is. And to add a bit more detailing to it, there is two stickers of like wall detailing. And then the top of it is also really nice. I love these sort of macaroni tiles just to add a bit of detailing to it. But I kind of wish they maybe tiled up this part here because it does look a little sort of unfinished, because like the rest of it is tiled up really nicely apart from like this 2x2 sort of section there. And then this fireplace is definitely really awesome. I love the way it does look, and it definitely does add a lot of detailing to it. And then in the background of the fire, it is hard to see, but there is like a sticker of like the brickwork, and then also like a bit of fire printed on like the brickwork as well, just to add a bit of detailing to it. And I think that works really nicely. But the overall coloring for this is definitely great, and I think it's going to work really nicely in like my Hogwarts display. But the play feature for this set, well, there is multiple with like the wall and then like the door opening, but my favorite one would probably be the one of the rules exploding off the wall, like so. I really love just how simple that play feature is, but it works really nicely, and you can very easily reset it back up. So you just have to push in the pin and then put back the 3 rules, which is actually on a 1x6 plate, I believe. And then you just do that, and the play feature is actually on the fireplace, so we actually lift up this panel piece, but it is a little hard to like sort of get in there because of how they've actually designed it. But we just take off that piece, and then you open it up, and that is the play feature. I really love how they actually did hide that, because looking from the front of it and also like the box design, you really cannot tell that that's like a play feature inside of the fireplace. So you just push down like that, and then the rules do pop off. So I really love just how simple the play feature is. You can very easily just reset it back up and just do it over and over again, which I really love. So now take a look at the packaging for this set. So my manual is still forwarded pretty badly, but it was quite easy to read through the instructions and build the set. The only advertisement was, when we actually looked at it from the unboxing, was the Lego Harry Potter and just the other sets from this wave. So I'm definitely excited to build the Umbridge's Encounter set. And then that was the only advertisement, and it just shows you like how to do like that sort of flick part with like the Patronus piece. So I think that is definitely really cool. And then the box for this set, I think, is definitely really interesting. It's quite a thick one for such a small set. That was pretty surprising, but I do love the background for this set with like the actual sort of room of requirement, and how they've done that sort of floating part with like the Patronus pieces is definitely really cool. And then we just have the 3 minifigs down there, and then on the box it does show you the play features, what you can do with like the rules sort of exploding off, and then like the Patronus piece, and like how you can sort of move it around and all that. So I think that is definitely really awesome. So I would definitely recommend picking up this set, because I did get it for $25, and I think that's worth it for 3 really awesome minifigs, which I believe Luna Lovegood is so far exclusive to this set, and then also Harry's torso, and then to get the practice dummy is definitely really interesting. But the overall design for the build is just amazing. I love how they've actually made this really nice shape to it. The amount of detailing on it, the coloring is definitely really cool. And by far the play features are definitely really fun to do, especially the one where you do flick off the rules, like so. And then the detailing as well with like this sort of sticker, and this everything about this set is definitely really awesome. But my only problem is just really, really small. I just wish they'd like tile off this area just to make it look a little more finished. But apart from that, I would definitely recommend this set. I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. And as always, guys, hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I can see so. Goodbye!